Alright guys, it's Lee from Max Grinder UK. Hope you guys are doing well. I just want to share some really exciting news with you guys today, which is basically, I won a guitar. Yes, that's right, I won a guitar. Happy days. Alright, to give you some context and the backstory, during South by Southwest Music Festival this year, that I was lucky enough to attend with my beautiful wife, over in Austin, Texas, we went to loads of seminars, watched loads of live music, and had a great time. But there was a specific talk or session hosted by Fender Guitars, or Fender Musical Instrument Group, and more specifically, Fender Mod Shop. And the talk was on how bespoke and custom are the new mass production, which I was quite interested in. So I signed up and went down, and it was a really interesting talk, but at the end of the session, they gave someone in the audience a chance to win and design their own Fender Mod Shop guitar. Now, all you had to do to win this guitar is be the lucky person sat on the seat with the plectrum taped underneath it, and then you won the guitar. And guess what? Yes, it was me. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Fender Mod Shop gives you the ability to go online to fender.com and go into the customization tab, click on Fender Mod Shop, and you get a choice of 4 instruments. You get 2 guitars and 2 basses, Strat or Telecaster, P bass or jazz bass. You pick one of those models, then you can click on that, go into it, and then you can basically customize it to your taste. You basically get to design your own Tele or Strat. So how lucky am I? So the first decision was Tele or Strat, Tele or Strat, Tele or Strat. Which would you pick? Anyway, after a lot of deliberation, I decided on the Strat. And I definitely knew I wanted a Strat with a humbucker in the bridge. So let me show you the process I went through to design my own custom Mod Shop Fender Strat. Let's do this. Okay guys, step 1, go to fender.com. Step 2, go to the Mod Shop section. Step 3, choose your weapon. And mine is a Strat. So we click on the Strat, or I suppose just, there you go. Click on Strat, boom. Okay, so there you get your computer generated Strats. And if you want to, you can spin it around, check it out from the back, the front, etc. So now we've selected Strat, the first thing we can go into is select our orientation. So our orientation, left or right-handed. I'm right-handed, so we're going to go for that. So right-handed Strat, awesome. And then we go to body, and this is where you get to choose your finish. And I think depending on what type of finish you either get an older body or outer body or an ash body. So let's go into it and have a look. We've got a black Strat right now, which looks pretty badass, but we're going to try the Sienna Sunburst. There we go. That looks quite sexy. Next, we're on to neck profile, and you get an option between 2. You get the C to D 9.5 inch radius, or the American standard C profile, 9.5 inch radius, the same. So I'm going to go for the American standard. Awesome. Moving on. So fingerboard option, maple or rosewood. Maple or rosewood? Rosewood. Boom. Next we're on to pickguard material. Check it out. So you have 1-ply gold, 4-ply tortoiseshell, 3-ply mint green, your standard white, black, so on and so forth. I'm going to go for a black. It's my favourite colour. Boom. There you go, that's looking sexy. Next we're on to part colour. Aged white, white or black. Let's have a look at black. Black on black. I like something to offset it a little bit, so I think I'm going to go for the aged white. Yep, that's the bad boy. Next, one of the most important parts, pickup selection. Now, as I mentioned before, I definitely want a humbucker in the bridge. So you got the American Series SSS, you got HSS, which is, as it says there, a pair of single coils, hot output, matched humbucker, bridge, blah de blah. Texas Special single coils, fourth generation noiseless single coils, And then you get HSS noiseless. Let's have a look at that. So you get a pair of noise-free vintage style single coil neck and middle pickups combined with a robust humbucker. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go for the 4th generation noiseless pickups in neck and middle position and a humbucker in the bridge, because we all know that Tim Shaw makes some badass humbuckers. So we click on that. Boom. Look at that, it's looking badass. Okay, tuning machines, you know, tuners, tuning pegs, tuners. You know how it goes. Okay, American standard or modern locking. I'm going to go for the locking ones. More tuning stability or stability. You know what I'm talking about. Next, the bridge. Okay, you got the American Elite Strat tremolo or the standard one. Let's have a look. Okay, so you get the vintage style bent steel saddles. I am a big fan of the bent steel saddles. I've got to say, I'm more of, you know, I like the vintage style Strat trems, but even though this is a 2-pin one, which is actually better than the 6-pin version, even though I just said I'm a big fan of the vintage ones, I like bent steel saddles is what I'm getting at, so that's the one I'm going for. Boom, so we got that. All right, hardware, chrome or gold. Now I like me some bling bling, so it has to be gold. Okay, the strings. All right, it only gives you one option, 9 to 42, which luckily for me is my gauge, because I like the light strings. Happy days. Okay, and next, okay, it just says you get ABS molded Stratocaster hard case in black. No options, but you've got to be happy with that. Okay, so let's take a look at what I ended up with. So we're going to X out of this, boom, and we ended up with a right-handed Sienna Sunburst ash body, American standard neck profile, which is the C, with a 9.5-inch radius, a rosewood fingerboard, a 3-ply black scratch plate, aged white plastic parts, i.e. pickup covers and tone knobs, volume knobs, etc. And HSS configuration, HSS even, and a 4th generation noiseless neck pickup and middle pickup and the humbucker in the bridge, happy days. Modern locking tuning machines, a standard Strat tremolo, gold hardware because we like our bling bling, 9 to 42 strings, happy days, and a hard case. So a whole lot of win. I'm very, very lucky and privileged to have won this, and I'm very, very happy. Basically, this is just a quick design to show you what I come up with. This is the basic design of the Strat that I went for. I ended up having 4 separate versions of it, 4 different body colors. So I kept the rosewood fingerboard, the neck profile's the same, the pickup selection's the same, the hardware's the same. It was just the body color that I changed, and I had 4 different types, and I'll run through those with you now. Okay, so first up is basically the one we just designed, or the one I walked through and designed for you guys. So as you can see, it's a really sexy looking Strat. Who wouldn't want that? I don't know. This is the whole point of it. Very hard to decide. Next up, like I say, everything's the same apart from the body color. A sexy black number, check it out. Boom, very sexy. Now that's 2 guitars I can't decide between, and yet there's 2 more. Next up is the classic looking Strat, in my opinion, a bit Steve Ray Vaughan-ish, and looks damn sexy. Check it out, people. So you got your 2-tone sunburst, rosewood neck, humbucker, sing-sing. Everything's the same, like I said, apart from the body color. Except I should have mentioned this is ash, and the solid colors would have been older. So next up is number 4, and believe me, it was tough enough to get it down to 4 different versions, but next up is this one. We've got an ash body with basically a white blonde finish, which means it's a white finish, but you can see the grain of the ash through the paint job, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Check that one out. Okay, so once I've finally made up my mind, I press add to cart, and Fender get the design, and then they start building it. And it takes up to 30 days, and then once they've built it, they ship it directly to you. and it's built in the Corona factory in California, USA. How lucky am I? I know. And it just so happens that I made up my mind about 30 days ago. So guess what arrived today? Alright then guys, this is the moment of truth. This is the first time I'll be seeing this guitar in the flesh. Can you guess which one I went for? Well, let's open it up and have a look. You're going to be seeing it for the first time at the same time as me. So let's check it out. Okay then guys, let's do this. We've got a nice beautiful hard case. And what one did I go with? Oh yeah baby. We went with the white blonde Stratocaster. Vintage noiseless pickups. It is looking sexy. Rosewood fingerboard. Let's get this bad boy out of the case. Alright then guys, there she is in all her glory, my Fender Mod Shop Stratocaster. It has an ash body. It's got a white blonde finish, so you can see the grain of the ash through the finish. Let me just try to bring this up to the camera so you can check it out. I don't know how much of that you're going to be able to see. I'll do some close-ups. So I've got a camera B, the B cam. Is any better there? Check it out. Anyway, I'll do some close-ups around about. So as you can see, this is an absolutely killer guitar. The only thing I'm not sure about is the fact that I did request a humbucker in the bridge. Well, I'm pretty sure I did, no pun intended. But I've ended up with 3 single coils anyway, which, you know, who's going to argue when you win a Mod Shop Stratocaster and you get to design it pretty much yourself anyway. So I'm absolutely stoked to have this guitar. It's goddamn sexy. Isn't she pretty? Anyway, I'd just like to say a huge thanks to Christina and all the guys at Fender and Fender Mod Shop for building this guitar for me. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it already. I haven't even played it or plugged it in, so I'll be doing a full demo for you guys and check it out and give you some tones and a breakdown of all the spec. But for now, this is my Fender Mod Shop Strat that I won while I was on holiday at South by Southwest. So I'll see you guys very soon, and I'll be doing a demo of this guitar very soon, so come back to my channel and check that out. And until then, my name's Lee and this is Axe Grinder UK.